I mean, he has a really good mobility,
I feel
which
like
might be useful, but also he has his stubby little hitboxes.
Yeah, I think one problem in the matchup could be Mario probably struggles with getting rid of the blocks without maybe getting punished. But the thing he has is he's very good at approaching from above, you know?
Don't you think you could just do a quick back air?
Yeah,
And
that's
destroy
true.
the bottom
Yeah,
block.
yeah.
And you know, if the bottom block is gone, you can run underneath and you have a free, like no matter how big you are, you can be Bowser and you can run underneath one block.
That's a good point for Avi, but we're getting into it now. This is Big Chungus versus MelihMegron. I personally, I have Big Chungus as the favorite to win the entire tournament.
Yeah, that's right. I also have him in my top 3 for this tournament. And there we go.
But
we start off.
we start off with the with the redacted. Anyway.
As we should. And you know, you never know with Steve's. Is this a hand warmer or is it the actual
this is
match?
a hand warmer. This is a hand warmer.
You never know. You never know. Okay, it's a hand warmer.
Yeah.
I did not. I was not on board until like he actually has it. I was like, this could be neutral.
Yeah.
You don't know.
It could have been, you know.
He's on another level, just building figures. But actually, I want to give a shout out to Big Chungus' movement with blocks. You know, he does like the no impact land is just in neutral. It's crazy. It just he does is like it's one button. He just does it. It's really cool to watch.
Absolutely. And we've been seeing so many of these upsets this tournament, you know. All of these good players are getting upset. So, you know, Big Chungus, he's the favorite in this set. But Melee, he might definitely pull through.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Melee, he's like, for me, personally, I think he's the dark horse of the tournament. He could absolutely make a deep run and just actually like make top 8, top 3 even. I think he could go crazy.
He's insane. Oh, that up B though, not very insane. Will get punished for it.
You know, I talked about Melee's advantage earlier, but Steve needs no introduction when it comes to advantages. Those combos are very, very good. Does a lot of percent, and Big Chungus definitely knows how to use them.
Big Chungus is a master of those combos. Really, also master of racking up percent right now. 74%.
Oh, that's okay. Barely escapes by. Wow, that's like actually. You should be thanking God right now. He should be praying because he was dead.
Oh, but that downer already taking a stock. Big Chungus with a dominant opening right here.
See, there the stubby hitboxes comes into play, right? He wants to contest Steve, but if you can't really go in there with a safe aerial that you know you won't get hit by the anvil, then it's really, really scary. And we see that coming into play there.
Beautiful advantage from Melee though. While we've been talking, Melee has like really been making this competitive again. So
I also want to say, like, Melee, like we said earlier, has been retired for a while and only recently started playing more competitive again. I think he might have missed out on the Steve meta when he first came into the meta.
Absolutely.
So he might not have the matchup experience that a lot of other players have.
Still though, he's doing really well. Even if he doesn't have the matchup experience, I mean, he has the experience being a veteran of the game. So
yeah, you know, you don't always need the matchup experience if you just understand how the game works.
So, you know, sometimes the most important experience is life experience.
His life experience, yeah. And you definitely have that with Pokemon Go. We're going out in the world, finding all those little guys.
Traveling the world, just like Steve does in this game, you know.
Does he travel the world?
I mean, he does.
He travels the stage at least.
Yeah.
Like the combo goes from one side to the other.
Yeah, in Smash he does for sure. Anyway though, racking up this damage, but Melee keeping it very even, getting these nice early combos. Oh, missing the second up here though. Beautiful landing. Oh, that was almost a shield break. That shield is looking.
Oh, is this a downer? Okay, yeah. It's really scary when you're this high up. Even at town, you will die to that downer. Like the finisher, the up B scary, but the downer is just like so consistent, so lingering. Like even if you don't get hit by it in a true way, you can just kind of get sucked in. You can cover your air dodge. You can do a lot of stuff. So, ooh, but the anvil needs no coverage. I mean, it kind of just falls down and it kind of covers stuff by itself. If you know.
That shield though not covering Melee enough, and will be a shield Pokemon.
Slap him, beat his ass.
Will be a lot of damage too.
No tools left.
Oh,
just
that's scary.
raw.
You're off stage now.
Uh-oh.
No way.
Uh-oh.
That is so good. We've seen that happen this entire tournament. We've seen Iris doing that to Anvil, to Taun. I mean, that is
There's
insane.
nothing to do when you're Mario right there. Sometimes, you know, if you have a hitbox, it kind of goes through. I believe Mario comes through dirt just fine, but the wood blocks, that's a good thing about town, right? You get a lot of wood, and I don't think you get dirt. And that's really good, because then you have the wood blocks to edgeguard with, and that's scary for a character like Mario that kind of, yes, he can jump and he has those mix-ups, but if he's out of those options, then what's he really gonna do, right? He's just gonna accept his fate.
Exactly. You're so right. And I don't think Melee is like accepting his fate right now, though.
Oh no, not
he was
yet.
keeping it very competitive. But that single up B out of shield, probably just not knowing the frame data of Steve's attacks, thinking he could go for the out of shield option, getting hard punished for it.
Yeah, though that's where like the matchup inexperience might come into play. I don't know if Melee has matchup experience or not, but you have to know what to punish. Because when you get one opening as Steve, it's so bad for the opponent.
And the thing is, no one has enough matchup experience against Steve. You can never get enough Steve matchup experience.
That's true. He's just like, he's so different from anything else you see in Smash. Like, what do you compare him to, really? Like, Pac-Man?
He's like, I guess Pac-Man is like the closest, but
the closest, yeah, but nowhere near as like normal.
Yeah.
He's just a funny, weird little guy. The down air? No, the back air. Oh, actually, just that's me being dumb. Just ending game. Want the stage control, you know? Want to keep
64%. Oh, the Nair though is really good at against the minecart.
These kind of trigger happy up Bs are a little bit scary, you know. You can't go for that too much. I understand why he does it. He just wants to get any opening he can, but that really leads to just Irview's getting, or a big chunk is getting so much percent, and you gotta be careful with that.
Our block is gone, so won't get any follow-up from it.
Yeah. Ooh, goes for the cave.
That was a good attempt.
It is a really good attempt, but Big Chunk is being ready for it and just going past it. Simple as that. Okay, the up tilt into back air, 101%. This is definitely scary. A town, a back roll definitely kill here, even with wood.
And this is where Mario struggles. Mario is not the best at killing. He needs raw hits.
Oh, there he goes.
He gets the raw hit he needs. Melee now in the lead.
Yeah, for the first time, I believe he has a stock lead, and well, in the set, not ever. I think he might have had one before.
Maybe once.
Maybe once or twice.
Oh,
really important tech, yeah.
Very nicely dropped shield there.
Yeah, I mean, would it have shield broken? That's the question, right? I'm not sure that it would, because I haven't seen shield break without any other setup. Like, often they go for the lava bucket or something. Speaking of, that sends him off stage 143%. How much can he push this advantage before it evens out with the stock count? Really smart cape there, and can he make this count? Not quite though, but I feel like Big Chungus is definitely slowing down the game a bit.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to deal with Mario up close, right?
Yeah, he knows that there's a lot of clock on this timer. I do not have to rush this win.
There's a lot of clock on this timer, yeah. That's a good way to put it.
A lot of time on this timer. Anyway,
yeah.
what was that?
So much clock.
So much clock on this timer, man.
Okay, but this is scary though. You're on the platform on town. Oh, the fireball gets blocked out by the block.
Beautiful text though.
I love like that. Okay, this is so scary.
Oh, nice combo. Finally hitting an up B right there.
Yeah, we haven't seen much of Meli's like traditional really good advantage. So that those hard hitting combos, right? We haven't seen too much of it.
Yeah, because I feel like he's been getting like this nice raw hit in neutral.
Ooh, this could be big.
Oh, trying to go for the roll read.
Oh, another upside. He's so trigger happy right now, and that's gonna get punished big time by Big Chungus getting that F smash. He was ready for it that time.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta use your head, but not in that way.
Yeah, not like that. You wanna. Well, I mean,
it's
sometimes.
Not killing though. Oh, it's not even killing. You want it so hard.
Oh my god.
What? Finally getting the up out of shield.
Oh, no,
you're back on ledge now.
Suddenly in disadvantage, but the axe is broken, so the up tilts are a lot less scary. The combos are not going to be as hard hitting from Big Chungus right now, but still you're at 52 though. It does so much damage either way. He doesn't need it.
Oh, nice up
there
smash.
we go. Finally the noggin hits him and actually takes the stock.
Flogging his noggin right there.
Flogging his noggin right at Big Chungus, but you know he's going to use his noggin right back and send him through these combos, getting him in the corner. How does he get out? He actually just runs underneath him. But
F-smash, is that gonna take it? Oh,
actually
good
not.
DI.
I'm very surprised.
Was that like 76 though? That would have been... Oh, getting the down air out of shield. And you know, Anvil out of shield is just...
Yeah.
Futsal Anvil is such a good out of shield option. Has to be like one of the best in the game.
It's super good. Like, what frame is Futsal out of shield? It's so fast if you do it as fast as you can.
I think it's like frame 7 or something?
Frame 6 or 7.
Yeah, 6 or 7.
That popped into my head as well, so I'm sure it's like about that. And you know, Steve Eckert with, I mean, if he has one thing that can be called a weakness, I guess outer shield sometimes might be it, because he gets the, like the nair,
Yeah.
right? But often he can't get much out of it. But when you have that foot stool, that's not a weakness at all. That's a really, really big strength.
Oh, that's a lot of damage to start off this game.
Oh my god.
I was really close.
I mean, I definitely think that I've seen Big Chungus camp much harder than he has this set. So I feel like he doesn't really need to slow it down as much as I know that he can. Oh, goes for downer. Not going to do much against it, though.
Beautiful advantage here from Melee.
Yeah, for sure. Using the cape against a minecart, really good. Just keeping Big Chungus honest, right? Saying, you can't just send those out. You have to think when you send them out. Because a lot of people complain that Steve, oh, the upper's going to take it. Nice.
Advantage right there.
But a lot of people say that Steve, oh, they just send out the minecart brainlessly. And sometimes that's true. But you can't always do it.
Yeah, and not a Steve of Big Chungus' caliber.
Footstool out of shield, right? Again, it did not hit, but the anvil hit. That's all.
Woo!
That matters.
Beautiful advantage.
Are we gonna throw it? Oh,
that would have been so cool.
Actually, I'm waiting to see the caping used on the anvil.
Yeah, he's done it multiple times.
Has he?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just not paying attention.
Big Chungus is not.
That's it.
He's not. Oh, beautiful edge guard. That was very nice from Melee.
An entire stock up right now. How can Big Chungus make this back, especially now that Melee is pushing his advantage, but the early up E once again is so trigger happy today.
Truly, but right now it's...
Oh!
Of course, Steve. What we're saying, oh, it's Steve. He'll get back.
Yeah. Those are the positions where the cape might be really, really good, because you just know that Steve is gonna land with ammo right there.
Yeah.
If you don't keep him honest with at least threatening with the cape, which you have said that he has done, he's just gonna land with it, and it's gonna be really hard to punish. But can he get this ledge jab though? Keeping it in the corners still. He can't really get out of the corner. He's been in the corners for so much of this game, and
getting the down
back
tilt.
here. Downer keeping in the air though, does not get much out of it. This is where Big Chungus shines though. 58%, cannot rack up much more though. The story of this, they're actually Melee taking a game on the board here, not giving up 2-1, and I feel like the story of that game really was Big Chungus really being stuck in the corner.
Yeah, I feel like Big Chungus never got time to control the pace of the game.
No, he was in disadvantage basically.
As a Steve player, you have to control the pace of the game. You are the one who is controlling the game.
Yeah.
If Melee said, I won't even let you have a second to control this game. I will be in your face the entire time.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him do his job. And his job is, he's a miner.
Yeah.
So don't let him do that.
Mining takes time, you know?
Yeah, it does. And, you know, Steve is in advantage when he's mining.
Yeah.
He's getting something out of it.
Yeah.
If you stop him from mining, that's a win in itself. And if you keep him in the corner, he can't mine.
Truly intense music right here for this game 4.
Yeah, I should have saved it for game 5, to be honest, but here we go, the up tilt. He can start combos with that too, but
let's see
the
really combos. 48%, clean 48%.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there we go, the beautiful outer shield option right there. At those percentages, so good. Oh,
that was really nice, getting the landing down there into up tilt. No, only getting 29 off of it.
Speaking of landing down airs, I started saying it before it happened because I just knew. But the thing is, it's a really good option to do, and the up B is not going to take it quite yet though.
Steve, surprisingly...
There!
There we go.
There he threatens with it, and it comes... It just plays out beautifully right there. That's so important.
We've been waiting for that the entire set.
And what that does, it does not only take the stock, it also just conditions Big Chungus to be more careful. Yeah. Now he's more scared of landing with a downer, which is very good because then he can't just do it for free. Not in any situation. Now he's more afraid to land with a downer, which is a huge win for Melee. Yeah.
Because now Melee has almost like... Melee has made Big Chungus very afraid to do one of Big Chungus' favorite things, which is down airs. It's one of every Steve's favorite things, you know?
And without the anvil, Steve's landing game isn't all that notable.
Yeah, of course not, because like the anvil is the only attack he has that attacks below him.
Yeah. Oh, but the F-slash through the block. Calling Melee out on trying to destroy the blocks with just normal hitboxes, right? That's kind of what you talked about earlier before the set, like how does Mario break the blocks without committing too hard? And we see there, Melee also asking that question right now. He does not really know the answer, it seems. Oh, wow, up airing through, clanking with the anvil, actually not getting hit at all, 6% to 92. A small lead. Big Chungus is slowly making this back though, getting more space and controlling the pace of the game, much more than he has been allowed to do, at least in the past game.
Yeah,
last
absolutely.
game.
And right now, Melee with a small advantage, but it's minimal, especially with the difference in kill power between these characters.
For sure.
And Steve just getting progressively stronger and stronger throughout the game too, you know?
Yeah,
But the diamond is out now.
he gets stronger because Melee is struggling to really apply that pressure, right? You see, Big Chung is changing his block configurations to do this just one block, quickly, one block, then I'm mine, and then quickly I change when he comes close to me, right? He's taking a lot less time to set up, and Melee is struggling to find an answer to really contest it when it's that quick.
Yeah, you're certainly right, Ravi, and it's as we've been saying, you know, controlling the pace of the game, that's the name of the game, you know?
It really is.
And for Big Chungus, he's doing it again. Big Chungus is now controlling the pace of the game. But Melee manages to land a hit, and once Melee gets his advantages going, he usually keeps him for a long time.
Yeah, this stock is really important, because if Chungus takes it first, he gets space to mine, he gets space to set up his position.
Oh!
And he's gonna be scared, the
He's
back throw, off
he can't
stage,
recover low.
Oh, just runs up and up smash, but Big Chung is somehow being ready for it, standing in the corner once again. Can he get out?
Oh,
and
that
down
down smash is going to take it right there. One stock now left on
Wow.
Melee. And this Steve is still in, but up air will take it.
Wow, okay, the upper actually taking it. Yeah, okay, but now we're in a simple, even game. Big Chungus has diamond in his inventory right now, just waiting for a chance to use it. He also has it in his tools, right? He is decked out with the best resources you can get, and there's definitely nothing to scoff at when he's that buffed up, right? Then it's scary.
Exactly, and you know, oh, that was barely.
Struggling right now to get the percent that he needs.
Oh, that F smash would have been it, but he's still living. Let's see the combo. Not getting the down there though.
Good DI from Big Chung is getting out to the left. Melee not being able to convert like he wants to. The dash attack through the blocks. Once again, Mario not being able to.
That minecart will be the set. Big Chungus beating MelihMegron. And I think that was a top 8 qualifier, maybe?
It might have been. That's very doable. These are both players that should get that far, right?
Yeah, that was a top 8 qualifier, because this means Melee beat Max, the Swedish Falco. So Melee will now be participating in the loser side top 8 qualifier, while Big Chungus has qualified for top 8, winner side.